Hello, my name is Cindy Peck, and today I am here to talk about childhood obesity. Where's the link? The link between obesity causes asthma or asthma causes obesity. All the doctors, they all skirt around the issue. No one knows what is the direct correlation between the two or which one causes the other one. But they all say that they are connected. Well, today we're going to talk about some of the facts. And the facts are the dietary factors of the Western American child, the sedentariness, the fetal programming, and the genetics of the child. To start off, the dietary factors. Did you know that on Google you can put in food and it'll say the Western American food? It says that our children eat a diet high in calories, fats, processed foods, relatively low in fish, fruits and vegetables, and leafy greens. And this may contribute to both obesity and asthma. We also have low vitamin E and vitamin D, and this is causing the infant asthma risk. The sedentariness of the American child, not going outside, not being in the sun, not soaking up enough vitamin D levels, not being active enough. All of these things are causes for the obesity and asthma. Exercise, TV watching, plus other potential confounders. Secondhand smoke, drugs and alcohol, all of these things will cause childhood obesity. The fetal programming. This is a little bit different because this is when the baby is in utero. The stress exposure to the mother while the baby is inside her stomach is what is causing some of these children to develop obesity and asthma as they get older. They're saying that their metabolic disorder, and they're not limited to the gestational diabetes when the mother has it, when she's pregnant, the hypertension, if she gets preeclampsia, infections, or if she's smoking during pregnancy, and the nutrition that she's eating. If she is not providing her unborn child the proper nutrition while she is pregnant, she is more likely to have a child that could be obese or could develop asthma. The next one is genetics. You really can't get too far from genetics because your genes are what make you. You know, if your mom is overweight and your dad's overweight, or one has asthma and one has weight problems, there's a pretty good chance you're going to be obese and asthma. But there is another chance that you might not. They haven't directly correlated the links. They say it does happen, very rarely that it doesn't happen where the child doesn't have asthma and is obese if both parents have these contributing factors. But they don't have actual statistics. They just say it does happen. Obesity and asthma phenotypes are candidates, and these also cause the gene variations, and those gene variations are what cause the child to have childhood obesity and asthma. Also, the next thing is the lungs and the airway differences. A child that has asthma airway is so tiny, tinier than a pea. But a child that doesn't have asthma, their airway is like the size of a nickel. So that's a big difference when you're trying to run and breathe. So when a parent says, my child just can't run like yours, and that's why they're overweight, well, they're telling the truth. Their airway is getting so much less air when they're running that they can't run because they can't breathe. So there has to be some common factors here that we can figure out, and thus why they have medication for asthma. So, but in reality, when you talk about obesity or asthma, they still do not know. Is obesity the first part of getting asthma, or are you born with asthma and then you develop obesity because you really can't run, or you can't exercise, or you can't do what you need to do to develop properly? They just don't know. But the fact stays the same. The American diet contributes to our children. Our children would have a better chance of not becoming obese if they had better nutrition in utero, and if they got off the couch and got out in the sunshine instead of playing so many video games and watching so much television. Thank you very much for having me today as your speaker for the obesity and asthma section of our speech.